Welcome, everyone, to Annapolis, Maryland, and the Naval Academy, where we're honored to watch some of the nation's finest square off on the gridiron. We've got a sensational matchup for you. Fans have been filing in and getting ready for this game. As we'll see, the Judicials taking on a team from the Pac-12, the Navy Midshipmen. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, here with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get this thing rolling. And the Judicials have been waiting, and finally the moment is coming in the opening of the season. The returner will field it and try to set up his offense in great field position. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So the Navy Midshipmen will go on offense first to start this game. And Jesse, the man in the backfield today, not necessarily a superstar. They'll just try to have him grind out the tough yards when they need it.
He needs to be solid in this game. He doesn't need to be a Heisman Trophy winner today for them to win, but he has to get the yards when they present themselves. Take what the defense gives him, and you cannot turn the ball over.
No, you got to hold on to that rock, but it would be nice. I think this offense would really open up with some more consistency at this spot. Now, a running back they can really depend on. He becomes that guy. If he can grow into that, this offense can take that next step.
One running back in the backfield, and he has it. That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. On the option. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. Navy will have to punt it away. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. Nestles it in at the 35. Coverage team able to put a stop to that return at the 42-yard line. The Judicials offense has the ball for the first time. As we take a quick look at the impact players for today's game, what players did you guys look to for motivation to make an impact during your playing days, Jesse?
Well, it was the guys we relied on each and every week. We came into the season expecting these types of guys to be our biggest weapons, and every week those were the guys that had to deliver for us in order to have success.
And it's just fun to have those guys that are consistent. Like, they lead by example, then they start to learn their voice and lead the team. But every week, guys that you can count on. They punch the clock, and they're hard workers.
Stop behind the line, he'll lose a yard. Second down, he'll throw it. Strong pass rush, gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46.
And how about the defense getting home with the pass rush? Playing man coverage in the back end. You need to win up front. Those guys got to get to the quarterback. Do a great job rushing the passer. I can play man when I got a pass rush like that.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, you'll need to push it downfield. Oh, and he took a shot as he threw that one away. The Judicials will call on their punt team. Wants to return it. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. And the midshipman offense making its way back onto the field. They went 3 and out on their first possession. Now to see if they can be more... Turning it on! Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. Solid run on the last play gives this offense another first down. Now on the option. He'll toss it. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5. Kept it on the ground on first down. Now back to the line. On the option. The pitch. Powers through the defender. Perfectly timed on that pitch, and they pick up the first down on the play. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Here comes Navy back to the line after picking up the first down. The give to the big fullback. Out of the crowd, and now he's got room. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. A first down for the offense. On the ground, it's Hodges. Really good running, gets it into the red zone, and they'll have it at the 16. Navy comes to the line facing second and short. The option look. He'll toss it. They get him on the ground, but not before he drives it to the 10-yard line. Solid run on the last play, sets this offense up on first down. They'll go to the ground. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. The give to the tailback. Fighting for the goal line, and the ball's out. Touchdown, Navy! First points of the day are on the board.
You know, the one thing that really worries head coaches coming into week 1 is ball security. You're worried about execution. This offense has done some good things early in this game, but you cannot put the ball on the ground because the defense will make you pay like they did right there, taking it all the way to the house.
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the extra point makes it 7-0. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Boys, expect the unexpected in college football, and for some, this update could fall under that category. Coastal Carolina answered the bell away from Conway today with an impressive victory. The Chanticleers knew the challenges awaiting them, and they met them head-on. Generally the mark of a really good team. All that speculation all week, and now we know. Something tells me, fellas, we haven't heard the last of either of these teams.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. They'll run it from the gun. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. And the Judicials come to the line on third and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18.
Oh, it's a missed opportunity. You know, the quarterback was excited. He saw man coverage. He thought he was going to have an opportunity to come up with a big play, but up front they could not protect him well enough.
The Judicials will send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. And here comes the Navy offense. How about that blocking up front and that running game last time as they just walked it down for a touchdown, David?
And the big boys up front doing their job. Opening holes, the backs making plays. Everything on the ground on that first drive worked.
And we know that this is the identity of this coaching staff.
Oh, he's got some space. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Sticks it in his belly. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Win with the running game on first down, now back at it. Here comes the option. He'll keep it himself. Pass the sticks and still on his feet. Touchdown, midshipman! Great job by the back on the option.
Yeah, and now this offense building that lead. It's still the first half, but I'll tell you what, shown some glimpses of why they can become a really, really good offense. Listen, you go into halftime, more of the same, right? Continue to do what you're doing, take care of the football. This offense has looked really good in the first half.
The AT unit on the field. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Not a whole lot of room to operate on that return as the coverage unit was there and ready. Let's see what this offense has dialed up this time. They'll try the run. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. They go right back to him. Stacked up after gaining a couple to the 23. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Sends it back in motion. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. And the Judicials will bring the punt team onto the field. They'll look to pin them deep. Hand goes into the air for the fair catch, and the catch is made around the 40. First snap of this drive comes from their own 41. Power football with the run. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Navy will try to fight its way out of this hole here on 2nd down. Quarterback run is part of their game plan. And he's brought down after a nice gain. They'll have to hurry if they want to get another play off before the quarter ends. We've reached a break, and Navy holds the lead. And they were able to build that lead into double figures. Let's take a quick look at our early stats before we move on. Now to see if they can answer this early blitz here in the 2nd quarter. So after the break, they'll go back to work. Motion from the back. Trying to get the corner. Runs through a tackle. Virtually unblocked, and he's stopped for a loss of 8. Navy will try to fight its way out of this hole here on 2nd down. After run, now throw. Trying to escape and get it himself. Guys, we have a second here to talk about Navy. One of the big storylines coming into this year was the rising temperature of the coach's seat. And the process of cooling things off starts now.
All offseason, this coach has said the right things. I'm not worried about it. I'm not focused on it. I'm just worried about our team. But, David, let's be real. He's got to win games. There is an expectation at this program to win. And if he doesn't start fast this year, that hot seat's only going to get hot.
No, and then the chirping starts, and everybody's going to be talking about his job. The pressure builds, and then what happens? Sometimes you lose the locker room, so important to get off to a good start. Try to quiet some of those haters and some of those doubters.
Quick handoff. Makes a man miss. Productive 4-yard gain there on the ground as he gets it down to the 31. This will be the 7th play of the drive, and they need to convert 3rd and 6. Give to the big fullback. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. And they'll send out the field goal unit. He's going to reach for a long one, a 52-yard attempt. It is perfect. And they'll push that lead out a little further.
How about it? 50-plus, no problem. Big leg, nice accuracy. That's a big-time kick for this young man.
They're really starting to extend that lead as they get ready to kick it away again. On the move from inside his 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. And let's see what kind of ball plays this offense has ready. Gets the back moving. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Makes the grab on the left.
And I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows, he can run slants, he can run the option routes and find soft spots in the defense. This guy really has all the routes in his toolbox.
The Judicials come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Stopped in the backfield, and this defense has forced him into 4th down. They bring the punter onto the field now. He's getting plenty of work. 4th time we've seen this guy punt it today. A fair catch taken just inside the 40-yard line. And Navy will go back on the attack. They kicked a field goal on the last drive, Jesse. They've got the lead. Don't make a dumb mistake, but maintain your aggressive play calling.
Yeah, no doubt. I think it's the play caller right now just taking a look at that script he's got in front of him and finding out where are my playmakers, who can we take advantage of on this defense to get a touchdown here, Dave.
Yeah, and just keep moving the ball down the field. Just execute a little bit better in the red zone. There's no need to panic. We're moving the football, and we got the lead.
To the ground with the back. He stopped short of the 40, right at the 39, and it's fourth down. Navy will have to punt it away. He'll try to really get into this one. They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. So, guys, we'll see this offense again. They'll send the back in motion. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? Working well behind the sticks on second down. He's going to lose a yard on that one. 4 punts already, and they've got to convert here to avoid a fifth. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down. Yet another punt on the way. Got to make sure that hamstring stays loose. He's been busy. He'll get it up to about the 44-yard line before they slam the brakes on it. And the midshipman offense making its way back onto the field. On the option. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Takes the handoff. It's Hodges. Got enough for the first down. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Navy quick to the line.
That's an awesome-looking carry. You know when you're playing Navy, you better get ready to try to stop the run. Whether it's option, whether it's conventional, you better practice being in your gap, everybody being sound, and getting...
Breaks into the open. Brought down at the 20-yard line after ripping off the big play. Here comes Navy back to the line after picking up the first down. Rides the back on the option to give. Drives into the defense, and they get him down after a pickup of 3 to the 16. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Leaves it with the running back. He showed off a few moves, but not enough to get away from all of those defenders as they stop him for a loss. Dropping back, it's Woodson. That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on third down. And if the kicker can put one through, this will be a successful drive. He splits the uprights, and now the lead is even bigger. That lead just keeps getting fatter, and this kickoff team doing a little running. On the run from inside his own 5. And the returner will be knocked down. And the offense takes over to dip into its bag of ball plays. They'll give it to the back. Look out, he's got room. Stopped at the 24-yard line after the 10-yard gain. 1st and 10 from their own 24-yard line. They'll try to get the edge with the toss play here. Finds that crease, and he's got 4 out to the 29. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Leaves it with the back. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. Third down conversion's always a huge stat, and they've got a 3rd and long from the 27. Whistle blows. We are at the 2-minute timeout, and man, oh man, could these guys use a score to cut into this lead. And the Judicials will punt it away on 4th down. This is a spot you see many returners try to take a chance, but not this time. Fair catch just inside the 40. Quarterback on the keeper. Turns it on in midfield. There he goes. And he gets a big chunk of yardage to the 34-yard line. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The midshipmen got the explosive play on the ground. Let's see if they go right back to it. Off the play fake on first down to throw. That's caught. It's Leonard. They get him stopped, but the big gain has them on the doorstep. Let's mark it at the 13. The give to the back. Jukes his way for more. Brought down, but not before he bowled his way inside the 10 to the 8. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. The play action fake. Using the quick game. And he is going to lose yardage. Nowhere to run as he is forced out of bounds.
Third down coming up.
Looking to throw, it's Woodson. Got a man. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. Absolutely perfect. And that lead grows even bigger. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Gentlemen, let's take a look at what's happening in this exciting college football game. OHIO. Ohio State is up big right now in what's shaping up to be a blowout to remember. They're up by 27 over Ball State. We'll circle back if anything big happens you need to know about.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Here we go. They'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the first half. Wants to throw on first down. Quickly to the tight end. The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts. The Judicials can really attack on this second and short. They'll go to the fullback. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. Running game got it done on the last play, and now it's first down. Looking to throw on first down. Under fire. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. So now it's second and long. Back to pass. Caught behind the line. It's Matthews. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. The snap sets up the throw. Makes the catch. It's York. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. And the Judicials decide to punt it away. Oh my, he just shanked that one. No return possible on this one. It goes out of bounds, and they'll mark it right around the 30-yard line. They'll power it inside with the fullback. And he's taken down after a short gain, and that'll do it for us here in the first half. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Fellas, you have been calling a great broadcast today from there in Annapolis. And this offense has been the story through two quarters, extending this lead and really dominating almost every aspect of this game. We're talking lethal efficiency from the O-line right on down to the skill position guys. Although I'd argue those big uglies up front are skilled players in their own right. And with that, let's send it back to the guys on the hallowed grounds of the U.S. Naval Academy.
Navy will kick it deep to get the second half underway. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Goes to the option. He'll pitch it. A tremendous run. He was full bore after taking that pitch. Just sweet execution.
And that's good enough for a first down.
Right back to the well.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Got his man. Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48.
Of 13. First down for the
Back in motion, try to clear the picture. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. The Judicials now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Trying to make magic on the scramble. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the hit. A nifty pickup there. And the Judicials line up trying to move the sticks on third and short. They'll run the option. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down. The Judicials come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wants to go up top on first down. Grab behind the line. It's York. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They're dealing with a second and long. They'll run the option. He'll toss it. They'll finally make the tackle, but that option was executed to perfection. This offense hasn't found the end zone yet. Starting to move, it's first and 10. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Judicials.
Yeah, and this offense needs a spark, man. Down big. Listen, it's game one. It's not the end of the world, but we got a deficit. Got to put some drives together. Nice drive here. Now the defense needs to do their part because they got to put this thing in turbo.
On to attempt the try.
The kicker is on for the extra point.
Right down the boulevard. So an 82-yard drive there. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. Looks like he's going to try to return it. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. And here comes the Navy offense. This lead that they've been working with is dwindled to 2 possessions, and now they'll try to find a little breathing room on this drive. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. He'll ride his man on the option. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman. Navy needs to come up with a big play on third and long. On the option. He'll pull it on the read. He'll pitch it. Picks up the first down, still moving. He has 89 yards rushing, and this offense wanted to establish the ground game, and man, have they started the season right in that regard. The big fullback's got it. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, second and 7. Went to the running game on first down. Now here they come again. Looking for a man. It's Woodson. And that pass will be jarred loose on second down. That brings up third down. Trying to pick up a first down. Now on the option. Now the pitch. And they'll ride him down, but not before he picks up the first down. And how about the timing on that pitch? Sends it back in motion. Trying to get the edge on the right. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Navy will try to fight its way out of this hole here on second down. Now the play fake. Can't find a man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40.
Oftentimes with play action, you're asking the quarterback to hold on to the ball a bit longer, and you're asking this offensive line to hold up and pass pro a bit longer. Against this athletic front seven on defense, it's going to be tough.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Looking for space. It's Hodges. They stop him short of the sticks, and it'll be fourth down. Navy will have to punt it away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. He makes a fair catch just outside his own 10 at the 11-yard line. Guys, this offense coming back out onto the field. On the move. Short gain on the play before he slides. Backed up now, here's second and long. Motion from the back. Oh, better look out. Turning it on. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the first down, and he slides in safely. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. To the air on first down. Pocket breaking down. That pressure got to him, and he just had to chuck it out of bounds. Behind the chains now on second and long. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. And with the completion out to the sideline, they'll pick up a couple. And they'll shove him out of bounds after the short gain. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. He's going to take off. Absolutely nowhere to go as his defense makes a third down stop. And the Judicials will try to pin them back with the punt. Well, what that punt lacked in height, it made up for by being short. He was working his way on the return toward midfield. They'll stop him at the 46. First snap of this drive will come from the 46. To the air, it's Woodson. Caught over the middle, it's Hutchinson. He stopped just a chain link or two away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. On the option, he'll do it himself. Looking for room at the 30. Running it inside the 30 and finally out of bounds at the 27. Gets the back moving. Looking downfield on first down. Grabbed behind the line, it's Leonard. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. At the end of the quarter, Navy has the lead. This has been utter domination through three quarters, and the stats will back that up. Just about ready to go in the fourth, and we'll see if any drama can be mustered. And a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on second down. Trying to seal the edge on the right. They tried to turn the corner on him, but the defense was ready, and they knock him down for a loss. The midshipman trying to sail way forward on third and half a mile. He did not make it a stone wall on third down. So here comes the field goal unit once again. They've already kicked 3 tonight. It is true as he puts 3 on the board. And that will extend their lead even further.
And with that kick, man, it's a tall order for the other side. I mean, down 3 possessions. Like, this offense is going to have to get the ball and do something with it, and do it quickly if they want to get back in this football game.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. From the gun, running back on the move. Nifty run there, pickup of 6 out to the 25. The Judicials with a second and short to keep this drive moving. Wants to go up top. Here comes the heat. They get enough rush, and it pays off the sack at the 20.
Sometimes you beat your guy and you get sacked so clean, and sometimes, like on this play, the DBs do a great job covering, make the QB hold the football, and then the rush gets home.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third down, he drops to throw. Caught in the backfield, it's O'Neal. He ended up going backwards on the play, and they will not convert that third down. And the Judicials will line up to punt it away. He'll call for the fair catch here. And Navy will go back on the attack. Jesse, they had to kick a field goal the last time they had it.
Yeah, and oftentimes early in games, you're just trying to find your rhythm. Some things work, some don't on that first drive, David. It'd be interesting to see what happens here in the second drive.
Yeah, you got a feel for the defense now. You understand what they're trying to do, what their game plan is. Now you get to go into phase 2 of your game plan.
And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup. The midshipmen come to the line facing third and short. He'll keep it himself. He just needed a yard on third down, and there just wasn't any room to pick it up. Navy will have to punt it away. And they'll let that one go, and it'll roll out of bounds. And the offense takes the field eager to go back to work. Looking to throw on first down. And the rush will get to him at the 25. The pocket broke down, and the quarterback had to take the sack.
Really impressed by this pass rush, Reese. Just guys winning their individual battles one-on-one up front. They're able to get to the quarterback.
The Judicials trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Back to pass on second down. The sure hands, it's O'Neal. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Let's see what call they have on third and long from the 28. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. And it's incomplete. Good play downfield by the DB. Down by multiple possessions. They can't come up empty on this drive in the fourth quarter. They'll go for it on fourth down. Bring in the heat. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs. To the air, it's Woodson. It's caught. Oh, he's got some space. He stops him at the 31, but not before. He picks up 10 yards on the play. Going with the counter play here. Guys, let's chat a bit about Navy. Given the unrest surrounding this guy's future as the head coach, this would be a great way to get the season started.
Man, you want all the momentum you can get, and you want to quiet people down. You don't want it to get louder. The louder those murmurs talk about hot seat, and you have a tendency to lose your football team. It's a distraction. You have to talk about it all the time. So always nice, Palmer, to get off on the right foot.
You just got to be able to drown out the outside noise, right? Easier said than done. And with this win in week 1, they're going to silence the critics. But make no mistake, he's going to go into that locker room and say, everyone that's been talking trash about us all offseason, they're going to love us now. Don't pay any attention to that. All that matters is what's in this locker room. They've got to take that attitude forward.
They keep pushing that lead out, and the kickoff team's getting some work. He'll bring it out. It's slow. And the returner will be brought down. And now the offense will come onto the field again. The option look.
This offense is perfectly fine with a little game because they're going to make you tackle this all game long. They're going to make you think all game long. So they'll keep running it ad nauseum and just wait for that one opportunity when you don't do your assignment.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They'll run play action. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. Fourth down attempt coming. Fires to the right. Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in. They thought they had a good plan, but it did not work. First and goal. Pulls it on the read. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long, and he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Navy!
Well, they were able to come out here week 1 and really feed off the energy of this home crowd. They've been making plays all over the field. You could not ask for a better start to the season.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And they pick up the extra point. Kicker knocked it right down the middle. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Boys, if it's happening in college football, we've got eyes on it. Check this out. Oklahoma has the lead right now, but even though we've heard Boomer Sooner a bunch, this has been a nip and tuck affair inside Memorial Stadium. They're up by 13 over UTEP. We are the eyes and ears of the college football fan, and we've got you covered all day here in studio, guys.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. They'll send the back in motion. Here comes the option. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. 2 minutes now left in this one, and time is running short if they want to find a way to pull this one out. And the running game has gone in the wrong direction. The offense tries to turn it around and go forward on 3rd down. Rush is on him. Grabbed in the backfield. It's O'Neal. They stop him short, and we'll have a big 4th down coming. Down in the 4th quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. Caught near the sticks. It's Matthews. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the 1st down. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. On the option. Just steamrolling the defense. Knocked down at the 44, but he got 15 on that one. The give to the fullback. Got the 1st down. Looking for more. Pushed out of bounds at the 39-yard line. A big pickup on that run.
1st down for the offense.
Wants to throw on 1st down. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. Snap it from the 10 for the first play of this drive. Finding an escape route. And how about the efficiency on that one? It'll bring up 2nd and 4. With the clock running, this should be the final play. This is what you're looking for when you have the better team. Go out and show it. Don't fool around with them. Go out and play to a standard of excellence.
Just dominate. You know you're going to take care of business. You know you're going to win. It's like how many? How many can I win by? And I like that you keep your foot on the gas and just continue to pile it on. It's their job to stop you. Let them do their job. You just keep going on.
It's not about the X's and the O's. It's the Jimmies and the Joes. This is why recruiting is so important in college football. They just had better players. More physical, they were faster, and it showed today.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.